everyone, my name is Olie from Flitz International. Flitz is a 45-year-old manufacturer, and we started with our first product called the Flitz Polishing Paste, as you can see here. It's a cream product. It actually feels totally non-abrasive, but it is actually like a 4000 grit. But in layman's terms, it's super fine. The Flitz Paste is a premium of the company, and we sell it not just in the aircraft industry. We sell anything from music instruments, to automobiles, to boats, even to fine jewelry, gold, silver, sterling, and so on. But today we're going to do it on a spinner because we're at the aircraft show here called EAA in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Flitz is also featured at the Lakeland Fly-In in Florida, and also at the National Business Aircraft Association, which is the biggest trade show there is for the Learjets, the Gulfstreams, and so on. But you know, the number one question we get as a manufacturer for aircraft is for spinners like this one here. And spinners, of course, are made of aluminum, but over time they oxidize not only from the sun, the dirt, and rain, etc. But a lot of the airplanes that use these spinners use them actually as reflective to see how the running gear goes up and down, etc. And it's always a pride issue to have them really polished. But we want to show you now how using the Flitz Paste and our buffing tools can work. Now, first of all, to start with, I'm going to take some blue tape here. I want to tape this spinner so you can see a better before and after at the end. And as the camera here is going to catch me, I'll give you an example. We can do this on aluminum. This also works not just on aluminum, but on plastics, fiberglass, acrylics. We sell for enamel paints, even on the aircraft where you have like exhaust stains and different things. The Flitz Polish does an unbelievable job of removing that. So to start with here, I'm just going to use my finger, nothing special, and spread it on here in the aluminum. I don't want to use too much, because one thing about Flitz is very concentrated. And as you're doing this, if you do use too much, you're going to smear all over, and it's going to take a lot longer to get it off. So do yourself a favor, use a smaller amount. You can always add more. And rather than doing this by hand, which for many years is how we've sold Flitz, to do by hand, I want to show you our new Buff Ball. The Buff Ball is basically a 12-year-old invention. It's made of viscose felt. This felt actually comes out of Germany. And as you can see, the shaft is built into the tool like this. Now, when you close this up, this does two things. It protects the shaft, so if you do put it in a laundromat or a washing machine, you're not going to harm anything. But number two, it also protects the shroud of the drill from scratching. So you just pop this on, tighten it, and this Buff Ball will fit any type of drill, ear tool, and device that you want to use. It makes it much faster. And if you notice how it goes forward like this, not flat like that. And the reason I'm saying this buffer brings in air like an air conditioner, so it's constantly cooling. Now I'm going to take it and smoosh it around like this here a little bit to get the polish spread. I want to make sure it doesn't spray all over here in the showroom. As I go slow, I kind of spread it around, and you'll see the black residue that gets out, of course, on the aluminum over here, which is common. And the more you do it, of course, the blacker and residue that it actually gets. But if you go slow first to apply it, as I'm doing, then give the speed to it. And you'll see in a few seconds here how I bring that right back to a brand new finish. Now this drill here is around 2,500 RPM, which is actually a very high speed for a cordless drill. But you can feel free to use this with a corded drill, a cordless like we're doing now, or as I said, even an air tool. As I'm buffing, it comes out like a mirror finish. There's a lot less effort to doing by hand. And once I get this finished on this piece of aluminum, this will be good for several months before it has to be redone again. And the best part about it is, I'm going to pull this tape off here, and you can see an amazing difference between before and after on this aluminum. Now, Flitz does two things. Flitz, of course, is a polish. In other words, it restores something. It brings it back to life, but also protects. Now, when you put this on, this is a little water bottle here I just put here, and I'm going to just show everyone here in the audience. I'm going to show you how the water sticks where I haven't been doing it. You can see how it sticks like that, and everywhere else how it beads right up. And that's really the key here, because Flitz is not just a protective coating, excuse me, a polish, it's actually a protective finish for longer term. And you can get, as I said, 2 to 3 months in saltwater environment, 4 to 5 months in freshwater. And the nice thing is, once it's done, it comes right off. It's super easy to use. Now, a lot of our customers ask, is that all you have to do? And that is true. Basically, you have to do nothing else besides this. But if you do want an extra long protective coating, the ceramic coatings to this day are the biggest buzz out in the industry. This is a ceramic sealant. Now, this is basically a pre-mixed version, so it makes it very easy for the consumer, but it's a very high concentrate of a ceramic sealant, and you simply spray it on. Looks like basically spraying on milk. And the nice thing is, you just take it and wipe it off. Once you do this and you dry it, this takes basically, right now it's dry to the touch and it's super hard, but this protective coating is good for a minimum of 6 to 9 months. And generally the sealants we guarantee for over a year. But when it does come to bright work like this on the aircraft, not just on spinners, but leading edges and all the other bright work on the airplane, realistically 6 to 9 months is really what you can expect. But the protective coating is going to be just as good as I showed before, but as you can see, the water roll right off. And the best part about it is a ceramic coating like this is a much longer term protective coating for you to use. All these products are non-flammable. They're basically very safe to use on your hands and skin. We don't have any rear warning labels. Flitz actually has a military spec number to it for aircraft aluminum to polish the entire plane, anything from a Gulfstream to a Learjet, etc. By getting Flitz, you can simply go online under flitz.com. All our Flitz products are on there, videos are on there, how to do videos. It's a great learning experience. We can also call our customer service number, which is 262-534-5898. And if you also go online, you can also do a dealer locator that gives you a whole list of all the different dealers that stock Flitz. Thanks again for your help, and God bless.